Yeah, we got to see. We got to wait and see. I mean, it's bad. We finally saw this was like the first good game today from Trevor Lawrence. That dude started, I think, like 20 games now, and he finally had a good game. Like, you got to be patient. You got to be patient. I know we don't want to be, but we got to wait. And unfortunately, everything started off. It was looking great. Drove up and down the field with ease. Yeah, you got to win a Super Bowl. You're right. And I think that is the demarcation line for being a successful coach for the 49ers. We're not like other franchises. Having said that, we only have two head coaches that have brought us Super Bowls. That's it. Only two out of everybody. Now, does that mean Harbaugh was an success? I don't think so. I'm not one of those that says like, oh, it's Super Bowl or bust. I don't believe in that. Ask the Detroit Lions. I think there's 8 franchises who haven't even been to the Super Bowl. But yeah, you need to win the Super Bowl, and you can't really judge it all. It's been 5 years. Yeah, we've gotten there, and we've gotten right before there, but we got to hold off on that. And I know there's going to be people out there like fire Shanahan, all that. I just don't. That doesn't make any sense. I just don't buy into that. And if you look at what his coaches are doing everywhere, Robert Saleh, amazing come from behind win. Mike McDaniel, crazy come from behind win. The things that they're building there. Jason, appreciate the gift. He says, "What's next with Gray? Jimmy can't utilize it." No, that's a bad matchup, and that's another issue. Is that you drafted and are bringing in these young guys to work with Trey because they blend and they work together like Danny Gray. But I will say this, Jimmy had 3 20-plus yard pass attempts in his short time. I mean, he's only been out there for like a quarter. And so that I love. What if Jimmy can actually start throwing the ball deep? He doesn't have the arm that Trey does. Nobody does, really. I mean, he's got a top 5 arm in the NFL. But if Jimmy can start to utilize that, that's huge. We saw the deep pass to Debo, which got a pass interference call. We saw the deep pass to Danny Gray, which wasn't a great pass, but I didn't care. It was 4th down. Take a shot, keep the ball in bounds. He did that. That was a positive play. And then he had the shot to Dwelly for the touchdown. And, I put this out there on Twitter. What were our expectations for this year? Trey Lance to George Kittle. What's our reality for this year? Jimmy Garoppolo to Ross Dwelly. You don't always get what you want. But sometimes, right? Sometimes you get what you need. I love Trey Lance, probably more than anybody else out there that is like a content creator, YouTuber. I freaking love him. I really, really do. And I do not think that this is going to be anywhere close to closing the door. And it's rough. It's rough. And Maurice says all capital letters, so that he's real. He's so disappointed in me with these takes. That's okay. You're allowed to be disappointed in me. My wife is all the time. Join the club. That's cool. I don't know what take you're disappointed in. I'm the only takes that I've had here is that Kyle shouldn't be fired as a head coach, and we got to wait and see if he wins the Super Bowl. And that I think it's more than being a good coach if you win the Super Bowl or lose, but that's okay. Not an issue at all. And anybody talking about fire Shanahan, nah, that ain't it, boss. That ain't it. Like that's not the thing. No, Kyle's a hell of a coach. And I guarantee you, again, I mean, every single team is fighting to get his backups, to get his coaches that are waiting in the wings. Nah, Kyle, he might not be the best coach of the NFL. I don't think he is, but he's up there. Definitely as a play caller, he's not going anywhere. And this organization has and I know there's going to be podcasts that are arguing for him to be fired and stuff. And man, I hate that because that's just, I don't know what good that does. Should he adjust his play calling? Yeah, 100%, especially with Trey and a quarterback. But Trey's out. We'll wait to see what's going on. We will be live after the game, and it sucks because it took away a lot of this, but we're about to get kickoff. I'm going to jump out of here. You guys are awesome. We'll see you after the game. Man, stay strong, faithful. Try to enjoy this. Enjoy it. I know it sucks. Enjoy this.
Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.